and welcome back to NASCAR 14, where this weekend we are in Michigan for the Michigan race, and we are going to really fast apply our setup by Delta Force Racing. Made a small track bar adjustment to my liking. I've got the car where I want it. The only thing I don't like is the nose seems a little loose on me. Just kind of swims back and forth in the center of the wheel. It might be the wheel lock. Didn't adjust too much with that. But let's get out there and qualify and see what happens. I did one mock race there at 75%. It seemed to be like it was challenging. I didn't qualify well at all, but I think it was just because of my outlap was shit. So let's get out here and try to do a little bit better this time around. I know we've got a decent car towards the rear of the field. But with this AI difficulty, it seemed midfield on front was extremely challenging, and that's what I want. But a lot of real estate here at Michigan. There's a lot of room to race. So therefore, the AI is a little easier to get around and not have to worry about. They seem to be doing okay here. But we'll see what happens in the final product of the race. You know, that always works. One thing about Michigan is I don't run a really tight line. I'm going to in qualifying. I'll run down here next to the white line, but normally I'll run mid to high line. It seems where this car wants to be in the setup. And I don't want to force it where it doesn't need to be unless I'm qualifying and really wheeling the shit out of the car like that, getting back into the gas a lot earlier than we normally would under race conditions to try to pick up as many spots as we can. We'll slide up next to this wall as close as we can. We don't have to get really close to it, but you know. And then I'm out of the gas. No brake in qualifying. Back into the gas here since we are qualifying. And under race conditions, we would have to back out of the gas a little bit more than that and possibly brake for the AI. They do brake somewhat in turn 3 going into 4, so we don't want to run them over, so that seems to be the best way to do it. Let's see if I can do better. Last time I qualified 31st. Didn't get much practice in because yesterday I went to the Camping World Truck Series, the NASCAR race here at Gateway in St. Louis. Amazing time. It was awesome. I did drink a little too much and had to sober up midway, and then I dealt with my hangover towards the end of the race, but it was a good time. It was a really good time. I had a lot of fun. Alrighty. Look at that. Qualified 15th. That's not terrible. I ran a lot better this time. Last time, I think I ran 31st in the qualifying because I was messing with my microphone and getting it adjusted where I wanted it, and I wasn't paying attention to the driving. That's what happened. So 15th, I think we have a top 10 car. I don't think we have a car to win the race at this difficulty setting, but you know, you never know. So that's where we ended up, was 15th. So let's just go ahead and get out there and see what happens. Alrighty, starting the inside of Marcos Ambrose. Let's get into first gear here and try to get a decent restart. Try not to get trained and ran over like the AI love to do to you, no matter what track you're at. Or difficulty setting, doesn't seem to matter either. Wasn't too bad. Oh, 3 wide already? Shit! Hang on to it. Oh my god, I don't know how I saved that. Yeah, well, I didn't do any. I was pretty much just holding my line the best I could, and they just ran me over. I don't know what happened there. Oh well. Let's just get our head back in the game and work on the drivers one by one. Look at them training. What they love to do. Yeah, well. And like I said, during qualifying, our car loves the high to mid line. We don't want a really fast line, so that just seems to be where this car likes to be. Okay. Like I said, the car is loose. Oh, man, look at that. It's really nose arrow loose. I don't know how to explain that, other than the car wants to swim back and forth in a straight line in traffic. But when I'm by myself, it's not so bad. So I don't know. You tell me. That's fine. Let him go. All right. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get past that pack so we can see what our car actually can do here. You see how much more stable the car is in a straight line when we're not in traffic. But when we're in traffic, it just seems to be so dancy. Like a dancing loose almost. the best way I can describe that. Let's work on Austin Dillon. We'll draft with him, try to slingshot him here. We'll probably get him here in turn 3. Let's see what happens. Like I said, we got a faster car in the mid to high line. I can't get, it just doesn't seem like it wants to get on the bottom very much. All right, let's just try to get back here in line. Gas.
All clear.
Yeah, I'm not sure what these guys are doing. They're checking up on the bottom line. I want to be smart about it. Any passes I make, I want to try to be smart about.
Nobody's going to make it easy for us.
Here, this time I've got my ready on the brakes in case they brake on me like that, which sometimes they do.
On the bottom.
All right, let's keep working it. I had some people asking me why I use the roof camera instead of the inside. Mainly because most of you guys like the roof camera over the inside view. You can see more what's going on. It just kind of gives you a better overview of what's going on in the race. I've just kind of adapted to learn how to drive in this view. It's not like my favorite view. I am an iRacer, so I do like the inside view, and that kind of field is what I'm used to. So it took me a while to adapt to this, but I've gotten it down pretty much to handle it, you know. So that's the reason why I use the roof cam, if anybody was wondering. If you're newer to the channel. Oh, we're going to be a little dicey here. We had a hell of a run there as they checked up 3 abreast in front of us. Let's be smart about it. I don't want to get involved in that mess and make it 4 wide. Let's work with Kyle Larson here. I know he's going to be coming back down the track like so. So Menard's going to go 3 wide here. Just try to stay on our line here the best we can. Yep, hanging on to it. We are 3 wide. Still clear low. Ooh, why did you fucking check up, dude? Come on. There it is. Every time. That was such a hard checkup from the AI. I don't fucking get it. But as you can see, the AI the lanes and lines aren't terrible here. But my God, did they get in the brakes when they get near each other? Look at that, they're slamming each other back there. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what I want to do here with this 7 car. I'd rather go on the outside of him. Like I said, this car just isn't very good on the bottom, so we need to remember to not trap ourselves on the bottom there, because that doesn't seem to be a good spot for us. Yeah, I know. Okay, we're getting pushed from Austin Dillon right now. We'll take the 7. There we go. I like that middle line. I don't want to be on the bottom. This doesn't seem to work out well for us. Get back in this line of draft with Larson here. Keep working at him. That's fine. Let him look. Whoa, Dylan, what the fuck? You little son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm going to remember that one. Sliding up on us really hard there.
Low side's clear.
I got a frame drop there a couple times. I don't know what happened. Not worried about it. Just drive the car. Drive the car. Now, as we get the laps on the tires, the car gets a little more tighter between 3 and 4. 1 and 2, I'm still good. I can get back on the gas pretty decently, but coming through 3 and 4, hell of a lot more tighter. So we're gonna have to actually brake coming into 3, which is we haven't had to do all race, but you know, you gotta adapt to it with whatever your car setup's gonna do. Watch out for Smith. He's back there. Mr. Reagan Smith. Okay, I'm gonna be out of the gas here. Slight tap of the brakes a few times, and back into the gas. As we work on Brad Kozowski. Oh shit! Yep. Watch out for Smith. Got a hell of a run there. What the, dude? Hold the fucking line, 7.
Okay, let's go. We gotta step it up.
Like, I understand I came down, but Jesus, if you're gonna make a pass, you can give, you know, cars a few leeway here. You don't have to. Oh yeah. See, the AI's just broken there. That's what I'm talking about. Just the random checking up for no reason. I don't know why he did that, but let's work with Larson. And what happened in the real race today, Kyle Larson got involved in an incident early in the race, and it ripped his rear bumper, or it messed his rear bumper off, so they took off the whole bottom section. You see that section where it says SS and it's gray? They took that all off. What that did was that gave the car a lot more downforce. When that you don't have that there, you get a lot more. So there's a lot of drivers all pissed off about that, but you can't be pissed at Larson for that. That was the crew that did that, and it was damaged. I mean, that's the reason why they made the decision to take it off. I can understand that. And if it's sticking out, NASCAR won't let you have a damaged car like that on the track. It's you can get black flag for it. So Tony Stewart was pissed off at him. Kind of funny how Tony Stewart's right here in this pack. We're gonna have to start racing these guys. And smash into him purposely on a restart. Claimed that he came across his nose, which did not happen. It's on the replay if you care to see it on YouTube. I'm sure it's around. And then flipped him off in the turn. It's just like, why? Kyle Larson's a rookie, you know? I mean, like, he does an amazing job. Like, the kid can drive really, really, really well. So I don't know why Tony Stewart was so pissed off. Look at this shit. Hard in the brakes. Almendinger, move the fuck out of the way. You really threw us off our pace. And now we're gonna get trained by Truex, which I knew was coming, so.
7 to go.
Can we get slide back up or not yet? Yeah, there's a little car high.
One up top. We've been here before, buddy. Come on, let's pick it up.
Yeah, I'm trying here.
Clear, bud.
Kind of forced down on the bottom line here. I think we're clear on top. Yeah, we are. Almendinger's the one behind me. He checked up hard, so let's stay in the mid line here. We're faster than these guys that are checking up in the center of the corner. I don't want to get in another one of those situations. Oh man, looks like Austin Dillon really checked up there and gave us the advantage on these two. Let's be a little risky. I mean, we're getting closer to the end of the race.
3 wide, 2 high.
Yep, just drive the car
Side's clear.
back into the up high. Fuck man, that thing is just, listen to that barking. Chattering that right front, just chattering it. It would not turn very well there. That was my fault though. I ran them hard, ran them 3 wide. But you know, I mean, we got 5 laps to go. We got to do what we can do.
Clear low.
Do we do?
Leader's 10 seconds ahead.
So you got to take a little more risks than you normally would.
5 to go.
These cars are just so fast at this track. I mean, 200 miles an hour is fast, no matter how you look at it. I've got a good run here on these guys. I think I can get it and try.
Car outside you.
Nope, let's just be smart about it. Now you'll notice when I let out the gas really hard like that, the nose just jots hard to the right. As a characteristics of the Gen 6 car, it does that. It does that in iRacing too. When you let out the gas hard, it jots so far to the right on you. It's because of the type of setup that you're running.
That's great drafted right there, man.
Just trying to hang on to it best we can.
Keep rolling.
Yep. Hang on to it here. There we go.
Let's go.
Nice. Slide up here behind Almendinger. I think we can get Almendinger. I think we have a car to beat him, but I don't know. They're pretty fast and they're single filing. They're not very much side-by-side racing going on up there, so everybody's using the draft.
Ready to go.
And Reagan Smith really, really, really wants this spot.
Clear on the inside.
I mean, don't we all, but you know, do what you can do. All right, I need to, within the last few laps, I'm gonna have to force this car on a much more bottom of line like they're running there to try to be competitive. This midline is not working very well for us at all. So let's just try to get this car down here on the line. There we go. I have to wheel it hard, but I was hoping I'd pick up some seconds on him. It looks like it didn't work out for us. We're gonna have to utilize the draft, but we are not in the draft, so we're kind of stuck kind of where we're at right now. Hopefully they mess up here in this turn. Get back to the gas earlier than them. Oh, yep. Looks like Casey Kane checked up there in front. Larson to the inside, along with Almendinger. Gives us a run here on Martin Truex Jr. We'll go in the middle. Back in the gas. Wheel the shit out of the car here. Nope, he's got a faster run than us, but looks like Casey Kane is going to be causing more problems up there for Almendinger. Going to be stacking this up, so I'm not sure. Not too sure. Yeah, I just don't have the car to beat these guys. Ooh, I don't know. We got to run, though. We had a good run coming off of 2. If we can just stay in this draft, we have a shot at Almendinger. I don't know. He's going to have to mess up here in turn 3. Which he did.
Okay, let's go.
Let's try to capitalize on it. Back in the gas. Hard left here. Side draft a little bit. Not too much. Don't want to wreck him.
Inside's clear.
There we go. We'll take 21st. So 21st, not bad. Respectable. I mean, we could have done better, but,
That's an okay
no.
finish. Best we could do today.
We didn't have a car to win, that's for sure. I told you that from the beginning. I mean, we were 15th and then moved back, but that was because we missed the shift on the car. And you know what? Track position is important here at Michigan, so that could have been the reason why we lost. So we'll pack it up, and we head off to, I believe, Sonoma, which will be the first road course race of the season. So we're looking forward to that. I love that track. I love road racing. So we'll move on to Sonoma and see what we can do there. So see you guys next weekend.